tone down. I've got two songs for you tonight. Traditionally, they've got to be rude. If you're a little bit wokey, you might want to go to the loo. There are some rude words. There actually is, I'm afraid to say, the C word in this. And there is, well, not the first one. Two songs, one by Victoria Wood. And when she wrote her songs, and of course I'm a fan of hers, she used to say that they were absolute joy to write, but a bugger to play. And she was absolutely right. I don't like shorts or slingback shoes. My only pair of trousers are my gardening shoes. I don't say who, I do say whom. I never use the toilet, just the smallest room. I don't say gay, I still say queer. Well, I think that Mussolini had the right idea. Sorry. Da 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 da. Got engaged in 62, got married in the April in a nice pale blue. It all turns out, to say the least, I was stuck in Abergele with a sex-crazed beast. Our wedding night, I heard a cough. There was Harold in the door. Oh, wait. Our wedding night, I heard a cough. Wait, let me go back to that again. Sorry. Got engaged in 62, got married in the April in a nice pale blue. It all turns out, to say the least, I was stuck in Abergele with a sex-crazed beast. Our wedding night, I heard a cough. There was Harold in the doorway with his dramas off. Now, dear, I must be blunt, I don't give a beggars on the whole sex front. Not me, not my scene, I prefer a game of rummy and an Ovaltine. Harold, dear, now do get dressed. I've seen one in a book and I was not impressed. Da-di-da, da-da-da, da-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. Once divorced, I lived alone. I chummed up with a woman by the name of Joan. Well, she moved in, she seemed quite nice. Wore army boots and braces and I didn't think twice. Then one night she seemed upset. I said, are you not happy in my mason net? She drained her rum and baby sham, ran her fingers through her crook and said, I love you, Pam. Da 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 da. Well, I didn't flinch, I didn't scream. I carried on demolishing my custard cream. She said, come up the stairs with me, let me show you just how wonderful a love can be. I said, all right, but don't be late. There's a thing by Alan Bennett on at 8:30. So up we go and off she went, but the only thing that happened was my specs got bent. Not me, we didn't gel. I prefer a cup of cocoa and a Ruth Brendel. Joe, dear, now do get dressed. No woman ever 40 suits a mauve string vest. Da-di-da, da-da-da, da-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. So last year, to beat the blues, I booked myself a cabin on a 10-day cruise. So much to do, so much to see, with a load of single women who are just like me. Well, then one night I clicked like that, with a bachelor named Billy and a girl fig hat. We were so happy, hand in hand, listening to a lecture on the prostate gland. Da 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 da. I told him sex had been no go. He took it as a challenge and he went below. We kissed and hugged without delay. He tried to take my rain hood off. I said, no way. He said, I bet you 10 whole pounds. I bet you have an orgasm when I'm around. He got stuck in, he really tried, but I only felt a tremor down my left-hand side. Hold on. Not me, not my boast. I prefer to do the ironing and a round of toast. Bill, dear, now do get dressed, but he just fell over moaning and he clutched his chest. He went, ah, 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 ah. That sort of sound. Well, Bill was dead. He died for me. They took him on a stretcher as I drank my tea. But as I poured another cup, I thought I've never had that orgasm. I'm Well, we seem to manage to get through that, sort of, ish. Lots of words, lots of piano. My favourite song's by Fascinating Aida, which I sang last year. It's rude, it's got the cunt word in it. Some of you may know it. If you haven't seen them, go and see them. They're three women, my sort of age, don't give a fuck about anyone, and they sing great songs. Anyway. Well, Christmas comes but once a year. Well, and when it does, it brings good cheer, a season of goodwill and fun. And yet, while most of us get festive, Grinches out there just get restive and spoil it for everyone. Though it's too much to expect you to be nice, well, the season would be better with this advice. Try not to be a cunt this Christmas. It only happens once a year. The rest of us are doing our best to be jolly. I've lost the music. Hold on. Rest of us are doing our best to be jolly. So don't go looking like you've swallowed a bunch of holly. Help with